This is a very full circle moment because the first podcast I ever went on was Cody Ko's podcast, Insanely Chill. This was in probably 2017, and I was a really big fan of Cody. Let's just say I was an absolute menace on that podcast. I was so fucking annoying. I can't even watch it back now. But it's very full circle because today I'm bringing on the two people that I spoke to when I did my very first podcast, which was Insanely Chill. Cody Ko and Kelsey Kreppel. They are a beautiful married couple with a newborn. They're also sort of my parents as well. And I can explain. I met them when I was like 17. And when I moved to LA, they immediately became my parents in a way because, you know, my mom didn't live in LA. My dad didn't live in LA. I was this young girl on my own. And there's certain things that you can't do when you're not 18 yet. For example, go to certain doctor's appointments. I had this doctor's appointment because I had a UTI. I didn't know I had to pee after sex. And you learn that the hard way, don't you? Kelsey took me to the doctor and got me the fucking meds I needed for. This was the worst UTI. I don't think you understand how bad this UTI was. Like, I was peeing blood. Like, it was so bad. So Cody and Kelsey and I go way back. And they've sort of been like my LA parents. And I don't know, it's cool too because we all are in the same sort of space. Cody and Kelsey are YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber. Cody and Kelsey are podcasters. I'm a podcaster. They are truly some of my closest friends. And so I'm so excited to bring them onto the show. They're two very special people. And I haven't really gotten to speak to them since they've had their baby. So I'm very excited to pick their brains about that because I think about what it's going to be like to have a child all of the time. Because every day is one day closer to me becoming pregnant one day. In a long time, but still one day. And I have a lot of questions. So let's bring him in. There's something about parents where it's like, oh, that's like an elevated, like this person has done something that is, how masterful and human is it to have like a child and to like be raising the child and have it be alive. Like I feel like when I think about me having a kid right now, I think of it like me holding it wrong and it like hurting its neck or something. Like I feel like I'd fuck it up.
Right.
We felt like that too in the beginning.
Yeah, everyone felt
Actually,
like that.
still.
Yeah.
I was going to ask that. Like, did you feel like, oh, we're not ready for this a little bit?
No, we definitely felt ready.
Yeah, not that we weren't ready, but that it was like really terrifying.
Well, you have so much experience with babies.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Yeah, but those are like 2-year-olds. Like newborns, I was always kind of like
It's also one
scared.
thing when it's like you're, you know, working with kids that are not yours.
Right,
And it's
right.
like they're being sent to you at a point when you still have to baby them, but not as much. It's not like a newborn baby.
You're just not like as emotionally attached to them, I'm realizing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like now, because I'm like there are just certain things where like if a parent came in and said it to me when I was a teacher, I would have been like, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But like now being a mom, I'm like, oh my God, I would be freaking out
Yeah.
if this was my kid.
Are you anxious parents? I feel like I'm going to be an anxious parent. That's why I'm asking.
I feel like sometimes we're a little anxious with chili, so I feel like maybe we'll end up being a little bit more on the anxious side.
mean? We're anxious with chili.
Like, I think we're like a little bit overly cautious with him in terms of like.
Well, he's like a precious baby.
I know.
For
so,
context, you guys, he's a dog, in case you don't know.
yeah,
That's our
Chili's the
other
dog,
son,
4.5-year-old
Chili. Our
dog.
human child we named Chili.
Oh my God, when I was driving here, I actually freaked out because I get so spiritual about things. Car drives by, Otis.
Really?
Really? Wait, it said Otis on the
Yep.
car?
Or well as a
the-
truck.
Maybe
Was
it's
it
an
from the
truck.
elevator company?
Oh, probably.
Maybe.
But
Was it
I
the
just-
same logo?
It
just says Otis.
I don't remember, but it just said Otis really big.
I think
and
Okay.
I was
it is.
like,
I've
this
seen one
is-
of those.
Okay.
to me,
I think there was a sign.
That
it
was
was
a
an
sign.
omen.
Were
We
you like,
in the
"Thank God."
elevator on the parking garage right here. It said Otis in there. I think
Because
that's
every
also a
fucking
sign.
elevator.
Every elevator says that, but when we did see that for the first time, like
We-
when we noticed
how-
it for the first time, we were
We've
like,
never
holy
noticed
shit.
that every
Yeah.
notice,
Elevator.
by the way, also has Otis in it.
Oh,
Another sign.
okay.
Holy
But
shit.
we never noticed that before that every single elevator is made by the company Otis. And then we were like, we should name our son Otis. And
Not
then I
because
got in
of
an elevator
that,
one time and I
by
sent her
the
a picture. I
way.
was like, holy shit. What?
Not because of that.
Not
Just because
because
you
of
guys
that.
have beautiful
You know when
memories
you, like-
spent in elevators.
Yes,
and so
that's where
you
he was
now named your
conceived in
son
an elevator.
Otis after the elevator.
We conceived him in an elevator. We had a beautiful, passionate elevator ride
Yeah.
one.
We just hit like the emergency stop button and we made a baby.
No, it was a quickie, you know? From floor 3 to,
it was just
3 to lobby.
on- when it
Super
was-
efficient. Wow, Cody, that's really fast.
Yeah,
You need to work on that.
I don't know why he's bragging about that. I gave him the benefit of the doubt and said we
Efficiency
had to
is key.
stop it, but he's
Okay, so what were you expecting it was going to be like to be a new parent? And then what happened so far?
I don't know.
I don't really know what I was expecting when it came to actually having him like at home with us.
Mm-hmm.
But also, actually, I think that's like by design. You never really know what to expect. Because I feel like every baby is different.
Yeah.
But
That's
also, like,
true.
that's the point of being a new parent is that you're just like flying by the seat of your pants and learning. You never know what to expect. You don't have, and nobody has experience with a newborn except for brand new parents, you know?
That's true.
And also every single baby is different. You can like read as much as you want or like take advice from people and whatnot, but like there are just things that like he's gonna do that are not the same as every single other
Yeah.
baby. So it's like kind of tricky, but I feel like he is a really good sleeper.
Yeah.
So we
That's
lucked out with that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's a savage.
He's an
He's
absolute
such a savage.
savage. That was actually our second name choice. Second on the list was Savage.
Otis Savage.
Yeah, we made it his
Kel?
middle name, actually.
Yeah, that's his
We wanted to
real
go
name.
classy, so we made it his middle name.
Yeah.
Otis
Sav
Savage.
for
That sounds like
short.
a fragrance.
That's a great fragrance.
Otis Savage.
Otis Savage.
That's gorgeous.
Oh God.
So what has been like I don't know, like a notable, like what's been like a rough moment? Like paint a rough moment for me.
I just think that like there are just times when you're like, okay, you're fed, you're changed, you've napped, you should be so happy and you're like screaming and I don't know what to do to make you stop. But like I also think it's something with like hormones, but like when the baby's screaming and crying, it like makes me like freak out.
Of course. Yes.
I get like really like I don't know what to do, and then I've gotten like a little bit better, but like it like sends me.
Spiral.
But there's
Yeah.
there's like a certain tolerance. It's like 30 seconds or something
Yeah,
that I feel like our brains have that you can deal with it, and then after that it's like, oh my god, I can't handle this anymore.
yeah,
And then like you know
We
you
have to,
pass
like,
it off.
tag team.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird how
Like,
that
yeah.
works. I've seen that too on like TikTok or something like that. It's like that's why I feel like having two people is so like important because the one person like they're going insane, the other person's like, oh, I can handle it for 30 seconds. And then
Totally.
we just, like,
right.
It's so helpful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Are you good at changing a diaper? Both of
Cody is really good at changing diapers. I will say for the Otis's like first maybe week of life, I didn't change a single diaper.
That's amazing.
I like after labor and everything, I was like kind of out for the count a little bit. And so Cody really stepped up with anything that he could possibly help with because I was like breastfeeding and stuff
Yep.
too. And he became the master diaper changer.
Master
It's not
diaper,
really that
bro.
hard.
It's well for someone who's
Once you've done
never
it once,
okay, but for someone
I-
who's never changed a diaper.
Yeah, I did it for the first time in the hospital.
in the
the nurse had
hospital.
to like show me how to do it.
Well, like there's actually like a proper hygiene, you know, like
Yeah.
regimen that must happen so that they
Yeah.
don't get like a rash. They don't have like I actually wouldn't know what to do. In fact, I've held probably 5 babies in my whole life.
That's a lot.
Really?
Here's-
Yeah.
Okay, here's one interesting thing about
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
that same. I had only ever held like 1 or 2, I think, in my life. And I
Mm-hmm.
was always like very scared to do that. And I was like, I wonder when we have our own, if that'll like go away and I won't be scared. And like, it was like intuition. Like I've always been like, I don't
Interesting.
know how to handle the head and
Yeah,
the neck.
yeah.
I'm so scared about like, what are the rules
Yeah.
about like dropping, you know? And then once we had our own baby, it was like the first day I just knew how to do it. It was
Yeah.
weird.
That's so crazy. But
Yeah.
I've heard that. I have heard that. Little
Super
chatters
weird.
of that like your
Little
intuition.
murmurs of
There's
that.
little murmurs of that, little whispers, you guys. And it just kind of does come naturally,
Yeah.
which is comforting for
Yeah.
me because I am pregnant.
Oh my God. No, I would
No, I'm not.
be so scared. we would talk about that.
Imagine if that was the announcement.
Yeah.
Mid like 20 minutes into a
mid-interview.
podcast or 15 minutes or whatever.
So
Just
I
offhanded.
am.
By the way, I'm pregnant.
That's why I have so many questions about this, by the way.
Yeah.
I am so curious though because I don't know. Even though I have a long time,
Yeah.
like, I don't know any new parents either. Like this
Yeah.
is really the first, like where it's like in real time. I can
Right.
witness and watch.
Yeah.
Did you listen to any online advice? I feel like the parenting community online is fucking horrible.
Well, it's
Insane.
just wild. Like it's
crazy.
I don't know. There's just so many like different. There's too many opinions. I think
in strong opinions.
for sure.
People are critical. Like
For
if you're
sure.
not doing something that someone else is doing and they think it's the right thing, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
Which I always have thought was so interesting because I'm like, once you're pregnant and you have a baby, you realize like how different everyone's experience is and like how emotional you are and all of those things. And I feel like everybody would be like more sensitive to that. But
Yeah.
then it turns people like into like
Animals.
police. Yeah, it's kind of insane. But I would say like little tips of like put this thing like this when you want them to
Yeah.
like a toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Like stuff like that is helpful, but
Yeah.
like there's also stuff where it's like, oh, your baby straightened his legs, like something's wrong. Like there's like
Yeah.
many things where I'm like, oh my God. There was one night when he was like maybe like 2 weeks old and like I just got on like the wrong side of TikTok and was just like diagnosing him with like 6 million things. And I was like,
So he's
I
not
need
picking
to
his head up
sleep.
by this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Then he
Yeah.
has this disease, like,
It's like, it was
lifelong
just-
chronic condition.
Yeah.
Or like
so intense.
it's like WebMD anxiety times 5,000.
Right.
Well, yeah, because they
So-
also can't. Obviously, they can't talk to you, so you feel like, oh, it's your responsibility to
It
catch
is.
everything.
It
and
is. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like it's your responsibility, which it isn't.
Like he like literally didn't even tell me that like that was like hurting him. And it's like
That's on
fuck,
him,
yeah.
honestly.
It's like, fuck
That's
you.
on
Yeah.
him.
You're stupid. So you're really stupid.
Also, the online parenting community is very performative, more so than I would say than like vlogging or like the typical vlogger stuff. Everyone like wants to make it seem like their life is perfect,
Yeah.
but the parenting shit is like it's on steroids.
Yeah, why
Everyone's like
is
it,
that?
because it's like parenting is so hard that they want to make it seem like it's so easy for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an extra level of like I'm fantastic because I'm doing this thing that's so hard,
Yeah.
so effortlessly.
Yeah.
That's so fucking annoying. And I
Yeah.
got like I got
Yeah.
like tied up in that shit. Not like doing it, but I'm saying like on TikTok.
Yeah.
I would find myself getting fucking depressed because I'm like, how is this person's baby not crying in the morning? I don't understand. What are
Yeah.
they doing that I'm not doing?
And I was like, I just think that they're not showing it.
What's your like boundaries with baby and internet? What do you have you kind of decided that?
We're gonna
It's-
wait for
Like
him to podcast
like
for sure.
like with us posting him
He
or
can't go on
him
impulsive
using it.
until 16.
Yeah, exactly. Oh
And
my God.
then at 21 he can go on Joe Rogan. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
Maybe.
see. I think we're pretty like no screen for as long as we can possibly do it. But I feel like now we've started this little thing where when we're burping him, because he fucking hates
You
being
have
burped.
TikTok scrolling while
No,
you're
if the
burping.
TV's playing, we'll just so happen to like spin him around a little bit.
He gets a little cocoa melon, a little
that he
nipple.
sees
He
the
gets a little
TV.
Summer House. I've been watching Summer House and
Yeah.
Oh.
he's into it. A
Okay.
little
'Cause
bit
he'll-
too into it, honestly.
He'll like arch his back and
He
he'll
doesn't
freak
like to
out
be
when
burped.
he doesn't like to be burped. So he gets like super stiff, which
Yeah.
makes it impossible for the burp to come out.
Yeah.
He only burps when he like relaxes.
Yeah.
But if also,
So
by
if
the
he
way, if
kinda
he
turns
doesn't
towards the
burp,
TV
he'll like projectile vomit everywhere. So like he needs
He
to like
needs
let
to
some
fucking
air
burp.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So we'll
just-
sort of like just accidentally kind of turn him around towards
Then
the
he's
screen.
looking at the TV
Because
and
then
then
he'll
he
like
gets
lock onto it and he'll
distracted.
kind of like relax and then he'll burp and then it's okay, sorry, that's
Yeah.
it for screen
There
time,
you go.
know?
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, I think
But,
we'll use it
like-
strategically,
Yeah.
but not like, hey, shut up for a little
Mhm.
bit.
Right.
Like when we
he's
go out
also
for
too
dinner,
young.
where he's not gonna have an iPad, you know?
Right.
I was about to ask about iPad baby at dinner. What were your thoughts?
I feel like, okay, this is the only thing is that like you really never know like what it's going to be like until you're actually in it. Like
Yeah.
who knows what kind
point.
of
like if you
2-year-old
have an absolute wild child,
Yeah,
like
that's a good
you
point.
need to put that
yes,
iPad.
and like
yeah.
if we're like with someone and they give their kid an iPad, I would never be like, wow.
Lola, yeah,
Cool.
no,
Good
no.
parents. Like I don't care.
Yep.
If your kid needs an iPad so you can sit through dinner, like give him one.
That's a great point.
I would like to try to not give him an iPad at dinner. I would like for him to learn how to sit at the table and like distract himself with like other toys or
Mhm.
a book or something.
Because I
like
think
we
people
did.
resort to it too quickly.
I
That's,
agree. I don't want to
True.
resort to it.
Yeah.
I would like to not give him an iPad when we're sitting at the table eating a meal. If we're on like a long flight or something, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Strategically,
It
like when we
depends.
absolutely like, if
But
we're
like
going to
sitting
Europe
at the
or
dinner
something.
table, and like I said, this could change, but the plan is like sitting at the dinner table like he would do like with his family. I would like for him to sit
color.
and enjoy it, color,
Yeah. That's
learn
what I
how
used
to like
do.
have a conversation.
Yeah. Can he talk yet?
Yeah, he's already like blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just kidding. No, he's not.
Wait, when do babies start talking?
I think around like
A
10
year?
to 12 months.
Oh.
That's when they start like that he can say like mama or dada or something.
So does he have a personality right now, or is it kind of like, who is this guy?
I think he does.
Okay, see, do you have any predictions about what his vibe is going to be?
I
Like,
got
you know what I mean?
He's got really good vibes as it is right now. He's
He
a
does.
happy fucking guy.
You know what's so interesting is that this is how I feel. Like I've been putting his hair in like a little mohawk after the baths, and like nothing suits him better than a mohawk. Like every time his hair is like flat, I'm like something's
He's gonna
wrong.
be like Machine Gun Kelly vibes.
Maybe.
Oh shit. Okay, so he's
Fingers
gonna be
crossed.
like,
I think he's just gonna be like fun and cool and like spunky.
totally. Like, do you feel like he's gonna
Funny.
be like a real estate guy, or is he gonna be like a rock star, or
I
is
think
he gonna
he's-
be?
I think he's gonna do something musical.
I'm thinking sensitive artist,
Oh,
but with a mohawk. So
like looks kind of
Machine
like
Gun Kelly.
so literally Machine Gun
Yeah.
Kelly.
Wait, maybe. No.
No, come on,
MGK?
MGK, come on.
Machine Gun Otis.
That's so cute.
That's
But
so
also,
dumb.
Otis is such a surfer name too.
I feel like Otis is an artist
really is.
name.
Artist.
I don't want to
surfer.
I don't want to like he can do whatever he wants and be happy, but
Yeah.
I can see him like being a little like outdoorsy.
Mhm.
He sings.
He's definitely gonna surf with
Yeah,
me.
of
for sure.
course.
If he doesn't like it, then he doesn't have to do it. But I'm gonna take him surfing.
Right.
Hopefully he'll like it. I hope because I'd like to surf with him.
I think a lot of times, I feel like no kid will hate surfing. Do you know?
Did
what I
you
mean?
go surfing with your dad?
I didn't start surfing because until like now, and I still can't do it because my dad didn't start surfing till like
later.
now.
Yeah.
Mm.
He started so late. Like
Right.
most people are starting when they're teenagers. He started when he was 50,
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
5?
fucking awesome.
and he's so good. He shreds. He,
I
like,
want to
sends
see
me
you guys
videos.
surf together.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god,
gotta
my
get
dad
want to.
surfs Malibu all the time.
Tell him to text me.
Yeah, y'all can hit that.
Yeah, because I need people to surf with too.
Oh, he loves that.
Yeah.
Like he makes friends in this way,
Yeah.
and he's good
Love it.
and fun.
He's
Love it.
he's the best.
And we can sit on the side
of course.
with like a little I don't know, little chips and like crackers and stuff.
Yeah,
and we can eat
like
with
wine.
Yeah, wine. This is beautiful. Okay, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be
No, it's
amazing.
gonna
And
be
where's
so
Otis?
He's with us.
Or he could be surfing with us.
Otis is baby surfing.
Otis is sitting with his mom and his aunt,
Okay.
Yeah,
fair
obviously.
enough.
Auntie
Sister.
Emma.
his big sister.
Big sis, obviously. Obviously, yeah, wait, what is happening? Don't age me.
Sorry. His big sister.
So let's do a parenting exercise.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you scenarios.
Okay.
And you have to tell me what you would do. What would you do if at 5 years old, not a baby anymore, young man, takes mommy's phone and makes a TikTok account, okay? Starts making TikToks. Could be anything, like a little cooking video, like make my school lunch with me for kindergarten, something like that. Just starts making little videos.
Mm-hmm.
You're unaware of this completely. Young man goes completely viral. Okay. 3
Okay.
million followers in a month.
Okay.
Okay. He's 5.
And we still have no clue.
You have no clue.
Okay.
You find out because it's on your For You page one day. He's somehow smart enough to like be sweet. Okay. What do? Do you take the account away or do you say, all right, you know what? Like you might have a career in this.
You're-
Let's
This is your calling.
This is your
son.
calling. Let's put our foot on the
TikToker.
gas here. Like, what do you take the social media away? Or do you say, you know what? I'm just going to try to facilitate this in the best, healthiest way possible. What would you do?
Okay, well, first of all, I would have to like really take a second and like consider how in the world I have let my son take my phone, post a TikTok, go viral, and I had simply no clue like what kind of mom I was being from
Yeah, you
in
gotta
that
check
point.
yourself first. You know?
He was being sneaky, and he like
Okay.
he knew how to like switch the account back so that
Yeah.
you wouldn't find out. Like,
And then
he
I'd be
knows
impressed because he's like
a
really
genius.
smart.
He's ultimately
Yeah, we'd probably
Einstein.
be like,
Yeah.
I don't
Holy
even know how to do
fuck,
that.
son. How did you do this?
But I feel maybe I would be like, let's clearly you like making these videos
Yeah.
and you like cooking or whatever it is that you're
Mhm.
doing. Like we can still make these videos, but let's like do it in a different way and like not do it online.
Oh, okay, interesting. So you'd be like, let's make these videos for family.
Yeah. And we can send them to like your grandma and grandpa, and we can like send them,
Mhm.
you can choose whatever aunts and uncles you want to send them to, whichever of your friends you want to send
Yeah.
them to. We can send them there, but like let's not post online.
That's a really great answer.
Thank you.
I was gonna say like we could make them with our supervision. Like you're not gonna be on TikTok by yourself.
Well, he was gonna say
But
to
then again,
turn
it's like,
on
why would we even?
AdSense.
Then why, what'd you
He was
say?
like-
What'd you say?
You're gonna say turn on AdSense, and then just sort of like
Yeah, we gotta
I was
get you in
gonna
the
say,
creator
okay,
program.
Why the
We
fuck are you
gotta
doing
get-
this without making money?
You're just doing this shit for free, son. Wake up.
the only issue here is that you haven't gotten into the
You're not
creator
getting
program.
paid.
You're a fucking idiot, son. Okay, so you would do it under supervision.
Yeah, and like start making merch. and-
No, I just
No, I
think
mean like if you like making these videos, like just do it. But yeah,
Mhm.
there's no reason TikTok has to be involved, right?
I-
We can
That's
just like
true.
make the
that's
videos.
what I'm saying.
and
We
then-
can make the videos, and if he wants people to see them, we can just send them to people we know.
Yep.
That's true, but then you're not getting like the proof that they're like good, you know? The social
I don't
How
think
is
like
he
a
supposed to
5-year-old
feel
like
like he's
needs
blowing
that,
up?
that
Like-
kind of validation from like millions of people on the internet.
I totally agree with you. I'm not saying like he should be like feeding into the likes and comments. I'm saying like what if this was like a legitimate talent of his and it's like, well, he could like this
yeah.
he could be a performer.
Yeah.
Like everyone makes videos, but like
Then
it's,
we'll like put
what
him in like a
sets the-
dance class and like let him
and
have,
be a star and
well, we'll just like
something, you
let
know?
him like do something
Yeah, yeah,
creative,
yeah.
but like doesn't need to be on the internet.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
Okay, I love that. Okay, you passed the first test.
Thank God.
Next,
I'm sweating.
okay,
like your
he's a little
clipboard.
older now.
Okay.
Do you like my clipboard?
I love it.
Super professional.
It's cool.
Okay, so
He's older.
he's 16 now,
Oh shit.
and he's doing really well in school, which is great.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank
Thank you.
But he decides school is not really for me. He's kind of like his older sister.
Yeah.
And it's junior year and he's ready to go. But he decides, you know what? I want to move to Bali
Okay.
because I think that the vibe is better.
Okay.
So he comes to you, he sits you both down, and he says, and he's doing well in school. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, and maybe he has some ideas like, well, I could do homeschooling in Bali. Do you have to pay for him to move to Bali? Yes. But he says that the vibe is better and he thinks that he would have more fun and a better quality of life.
No.
It's his dream and he really wants to do it. He wants to surf there. There's hot babes.
Relax.
Hold on. He's
No,
There's
I
also-
hot
said
babes.
go, but you have to figure out how to pay for it.
Well,
We're
I
not
would
paying
say
for it.
Okay,
I
so you're not paying for it.
no, I would say if you don't want to like keep going to your school every day,
Yeah.
something about that is making you not happy.
Super
we can
cringe?
finish
Yeah.
school at home. Once you finish, you get your degree,
Mm-hmm.
however that is. Then we can discuss how you'll pay to go to Bali. Maybe once you're 18
I love that. So it's more about
or like
we're creating a 2-year
closer,
plan.
closer to 18. He just
Okay.
needs to finish school and like
Mhm.
if he has a plan of like how he's going to make money when he's there, how he's going to be able to support himself.
Mhm.
And like that he actually has an idea of what he's gonna do in Bali, not just going to like go.
Hot babes.
I'd
surf.
say look into crypto. All right, start trading some shit coins. See if you can rack up some dough.
Do a bit
buy
of
the
like
flight.
pump and dump, pump and dump.
Do a couple pump and dumps.
Yep.
And then
yep.
get out there.
Fucking
and
live it up, brother.
I hate that.
No, but if he's 16, he's like showing a ton of promise in something else, like you were
Totally.
with YouTube. Then we'd be like, yeah, okay, let's talk about
Yeah.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
But if he's like
'Cause you-
trying to make y'all pay for it,
Yeah,
and
and he's like,
doesn't
I just
have
want to
any
drop out and
reason-
move to Bali. I'd be like, no, you're
Yeah.
not.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
You're
kind
not
of
like-
what I'm saying.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
we agree.
Yeah, we do agree.
Okay, what if he starts coming into a?
Sorry.
You guys are not in sync today.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
embarrassing.
something weird is happening. But imagine this.
Okay.
Okay, slightly different scenario. He comes to both of you, and he somehow shows you his bank account. It's his high school checking, okay? And he shows you he has $2 million. Okay? And you're like, what the fuck?
You turned on AdSense, didn't you? Like I told you.
And he's been banking the money since he was 5.
Yeah.
No. He has made $2 million from doing pump and dump schemes online. He's been doing crypto pump and dumps, and he's been scamming Americans everywhere. Actually, let's broaden it a little bit. He's been scamming internationally online.
Oh my God.
But he's made $2 million on poop coin, and he's fucking loaded. But it's kind of iffy, like whether or not he's safe in America. He wants to go to Bali. He's 16.
Okay.
What do you do?
First of all, I would be absolutely horrified.
I don't know what
I'd make him donate all of the money.
Oh,
to
that's great.
Planned Parenthood.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Okay, there you go.
Starts dating someone
Okay.
who has a sus vibe. This person just overall, you can tell, is bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news. Okay?
Yeah.
Probably a cheater too.
Yeah.
Probably gonna break his heart. What do?
Wait,
You tell him?
Remember that TikTok you saw of that dude that's like, what you tell your friends when you hate the guy she's dating or whatever? And it's
Yeah.
like, I think you should just like play the field. Yeah, he's cool, but I think you should just like play the field. It's summer, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we'd say to him,
Really?
you know?
Yeah.
Listen,
Don't you wanna
she's
be
dope,
single?
but like, Otis, you're a handsome guy. You're young. Play the field a little bit. Get on the apps. Get on the
Get
apps.
on the apps.
Yeah. We're gonna tell him to get on the apps. Probably.
Get on the apps.
No, I feel
That's
like
what we'd say.
every parent has to deal with that at one point. Like seeing their
I think
kid.
my
like,
parents have.
yeah, mine have.
Mine
Wait,
not.
you guys are my parents? Have you?
We have.
You've known everyone.
I know.
You've been there when I've like gone through a breakup and come over and laid on your couch weirdly that one time. Do you remember? Like a long time ago.
Oh yeah, and Eastwind.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
It was like not directly
No,
after,
I
but it was soon
totally
after, and I was
remember that.
unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? We got through
We
it.
got fucking through it.
And I really think that's like a rite of passage as a parent.
It is.
So like I would be like, ugh, he found that one.
I don't ever find out till after. Like my other parents. 'Cause
Yeah.
Obviously, I have like two parents.
Right.
They don't tell me. They've never told me. And part of me feels betrayed if they like have opinions of like this is a huge red flag.
Yeah.
Like they won't
Yeah,
tell me
but
till later.
It's like
But
you have to
it's
figure it
so
out yourself,
tricky.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do
'Cause
think
you
it's
don't-
ultimately better.
You don't want to like resent them for like not being supportive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of like if your friend is dating someone that like you don't love.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be like too harsh about the person because like then they won't feel comfortable like bringing him around or telling you about their relationship or coming to you if
Yeah.
something goes wrong. So like you have to be supportive, but you can like be a little bit honest,
Yeah.
but like you have to be supportive.
Unless it's like really fucked up, you kind of just have to stay out of it, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
I like almost didn't go to college after I had gotten into Duke. I almost didn't go because my high school girlfriend like didn't want me to go, and my parents had to sit there and be like they knew that was the wrong decision, but they had to be like, okay, well let's just like think it through. And I look back and just like that must have been the hardest thing for them to see.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Is me
God.
almost make like the worst mistake of my life.
That's crazy.
That
I
is
know.
insane.
I was so close, and then I was like, no, this is ridiculous. And I think they like had faith that I would make the right decision, but I
Yeah.
know that had to have been so hard for them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. That's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
You just have to be like, just keep thinking about it. But you
Yeah.
can't say, because like if
I
they
cried
were like,
to my mom. I remember that. It's like one of the only times I've like actually
Aw.
broken down in tears and cried to her about like how hard of a decision it was. And I know she was just like, it's a fucking easy decision.
but,
but
she's
she had to
also
be like,
probably
I know, it's sorry, we all go through this and blah, blah, blah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, are you crying?
I might.
Have you been emotional recently?
It really comes and goes in waves. I was thinking about this today, but because like I've been pretty okay. I mean, like definitely more emotional, but
Yeah.
like just like sometimes I just wake up and I'm like definitely feeling more than usual.
Emo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I feel like even when I don't know, like the hormonal
Yeah.
situation is I can't even imagine because already my like just a period I'm like a crazy.
No,
So I
I
can't
know. I also
imagine.
think I started my period today. I'm a woman.
Is it so weird to have a period again?
No, it's just like back to the grind, you know?
Back to the grind.
Yeah, they're just like, damn, we're back.
Would you want to get pregnant again? Like, are you excited about getting pregnant again? Or are you like, no?
I would say, like, I know I'll want to. Not yet, but, like, I will. I will. But, like, there was when I was, like, giving birth, I looked at Cody and I was like, this is the only time I'm ever doing this.
Yeah, she's like, we're only having one kid. I was like, oh, that's fine, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I'm like, I could do that again.
I feel like it's usually easier the second time.
I would really
That's what
hope
everyone
so.
says.
Right? Because now you know.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you drive somewhere for the first time and you've never been there and it feels like you're driving for 6 hours because you don't know where you're going. And then after that, it's like fast.
Yeah.
And you get it.
Yeah. Hopefully that is the case. Because it wasn't super pleasant.
No. Also, you had to give up a lot.
Yeah.
No, like you couldn't drink alcohol.
I know.
Could you have caffeine?
I could have like one
little coffee.
One little coffee.
Oh, that's actually better than I thought.
Yeah. You can
enough to poop.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But
enough to get the system going.
Yeah. Except like pooping when you're pregnant is like really, really not easy.
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
It's like you're like constipated.
You're like, I can just imagine you're sitting and the belly's like on the front of the fucking. I can't. I just thinking about
I never really thought too much about it. But
I'm just thinking about. I'm genuinely curious about how that works.
Yeah, no chance you're seeing what's going on.
Oh my God,
you're just kind of feeling.
No bowl check available.
Yeah,
oh my God, bummer. That's the best part.
You know,
that's the best part.
I look forward to those bowl checks every morning.
How are you supposed to know what you've made? It's exciting to see. What was your weirdest food combo?
When I was pregnant?
Yeah, did you have any?
I didn't really
have. Was
that
kind
any.
of a myth?
One time I was like, I really want Cheetos, and then I want to get soft serve vanilla ice cream, and I want to take the Cheetos and dip it into the soft serve ice cream.
Yum.
And I was just explaining that to Cody, but it never happened.
But also, that's like not like that sounds good.
It still sounds good to me.
Like I think that sounds good to everyone.
No, that does sound good to me right now.
Yeah. Maybe
so how are you like keeping up with your own, hobbies and interests with baby? Is it just kind of like no way right now?
I feel like Cody's back working and everything like normal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm kind of like, I didn't really want to get back into it just yet. So I feel like I've just like recently started dabbling in things again. I don't know, but it's hard to like figure out. It's just hard because like you can have a general idea of what every day is going to look like, but then like in the moment, like you could be like, okay, tomorrow we're going to go here, but then like 6 million things change. Like yesterday, I was going to I had a whole plan for the day, but then like I had to give him a bath at like 11 a.m., which I wasn't planning on doing. And like there was just like, and it just everything kind of changed.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like hard to plan to do things sometimes unless like I know Cody's going to like watch him. Then I can go. Like tomorrow I'm going to get my hair cut.
Ooh.
Big stuff.
That's so exciting.
It's because I have a huge knot.
You should do a Karen haircut.
Can you imagine?
You come back
with the
blonde,
curls.
blonde hair. That's
With
just
the curls.
No, it's perfectly straight. I'm like, how did you even do that?
Okay, please do that.
Okay.
Please. Do you think you're gonna start like being like at a restaurant, like you guys are gonna start being like, send it back, it's cold, and like shit like that, like just start being like a parent like that?
I don't think so.
Like I feel like it's a mindset. Like you choose how you
Yeah, but some things are unavoidable. Like
explain.
Okay, so like before we were parents, right? You always see the new parents, especially the dads, like on planes or in the airport. They're always stressed. They're always folding shit up, taking shit out, carrying 9,000 bags.
Yep.
That shit is unavoidable. You just become that. And I've since become that, where it's like folding up strollers.
Yeah.
And worrying about like the transport of the child,
Right.
that's just like the dad's job.
Yep.
So
But some
I am
things
that
are,
in
like-
in public now. It's like that's me. I'm like grabbing the bag
love
and
that.
I'll get the thing and you get,
You're
Yeah.
grunting in public.
Yeah, exactly. And like I'm bending over, my ass is hanging out, getting the
Plumbers
baby,
cracks up.
puke all over my shirt all the time.
That is like I feel like we're always kind of like a little bit of mess.
Yeah, we're disheveled.
That's how it has to be.
Right.
That's
I feel like we're doing something right.
yes. That's like the perfect aesthetic.
Totally.
I love that aesthetic.
Stinky spit up.
Stinky parents.
Stinky mommy and daddy.
Yes! I can't wait until he's like 3.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for when he's like a little toddler.
Yeah, because it must be weird when it's full baby time because you're really dealing with a lump and a half.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
just a lump.
he's gotten like a little bit more interactive and stuff now,
Yeah.
so like it's fun, but I'm excited for him to just like be a little less fragile.
Yeah, I mean, imagine, isn't it weird to think about when he's 20?
So weird.
Super weird. I don't want to think about that.
It like really freaks me out.
yeah.
So weird.
Like it freaks
like-
me out to think about like,
I'm going on a weekend trip. Or like,
Yeah.
what?
no, you're not.
No, what?
You're hanging out with us.
I'm going to
actually.
Joshua Tree with my boys.
Yeah, I did that. I know,
Yeah,
All right, no shrooms, son.
Well, I need to meet him. It's like hard for me to speak to him
you
without
have to
meeting
meet him.
I need to. It's weird that I haven't.
I
know.
know.
But you just live in another country ultimately.
Yeah,
That's actually a good point.
that is a good point.
But
It's. I mean, no, but it's not that far.
like you travel a lot. Like you
But
can
I
just
travel.
make the trip
I
to.
need to come.
I
I'm
know.
We
gonna
do
come.
bring. So that's one of the things I was gonna say when you said like, how do you stick to your hobbies and stuff? Like we liked to go out to eat a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We go out and do stuff a lot. So like right from the get go, we were like bringing him to shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
we still do a lot of shit. We just bring him,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like he's
it
been
is.
to all of our favorite restaurants.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like we hang out with friends. We have like good friends in our neighborhood now, so that they have a child too. So we hang out with them
Yeah.
a lot. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just go and do shit, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like that's what we wanted. I feel like.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I
And
feel
my
like you-
parents are close too, so like
Yeah.
they like come and hang out with him if we like want to go out or something.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we went on a date on Friday to our
Mhm.
friend's restaurant.
Cute.
It was fun. It was really
And
good actually.
was-
Where?
You should come in Santa Monica.
Yum.
Bar Monette, it's called.
And it's so
It's
good.
the
And
best.
you actually
Go.
yeah, it was so good.
That's okay. So I feel like, do the things that you enjoy feel the same as pre-child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Like you
Yeah.
have the same, like, it's almost like, because I feel like a lot of people talk about the sacrifice of like, well, we don't get to do the stuff that we
Right.
like to do. And, you
Right.
know, we don't get to do the stuff that we used to enjoy. Like we can't, go to Las Vegas. No.
yeah.
And we can't go to Tenants of the Trees in Silver Lake. And we can't, like it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we
That
can't
is a
go
love
out.
of ours.
Tenants?
That bar. Yeah, yeah.
It's so
no,
fun.
we've only been once.
Oh my God, I kind of love it.
Wait, we
I
should
know.
go back.
Can we should go.
I'm down. Yeah.
See, like
I'm
we've
down.
had like, but I don't think that we felt that way.
Well, I feel like that's maybe because naturally you were like the things that baby couldn't do, I'm not really as into anymore anyway. Do you feel like that's kind of what
Yes.
happened?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
We were
for
like
sure,
down to party less and shit, anyways.
yes, and also like we're very lucky that we do have like family close that like watches him in case like there have been a couple times where
Yeah.
I'm like, should we just like go out with our friends and
Yes.
like my parents will come over and like
Yeah.
we go out and
Yep.
and it's just like fun. Or it's also nice because a lot of our friends are also in the same like part of life as us now, so like
Totally.
we'll go out or like we'll just have like drinks at home with the friends and our babies, and like it's
Yeah.
like our babies are asleep and we're like drinking at home. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like it has fit into our life pretty seamlessly.
Also, I've like always liked going to bed at 9.
Yeah.
Now it's like a requirement.
Yes.
It's like the best.
That's
for me.
true. Are you putting Otis on like a peanut free vibe? Are you going to be peanut free parents?
No.
No.
That would be
I
a
would-
scary life to lead.
Yeah. Also, like that would suck for us.
Yeah.
Like we can't like have peanuts in the house.
Yeah. Like, because
No,
I
we're
know
gonna
there's
give-
so many rules. Like, a lot of times parents are like, no, my baby's going to be fully raw. Just eat raw fruits and vegetables. Or, no, my baby's, carnivore diet for my baby.
I feel like he's
People,
just
like,
gonna
have
kind of
Just
be
raw,
crazy-
just
no.
beef liver.
Yeah.
That's it for Otis.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He really loves it.
No, I
No.
can't. I think he's just gonna have like regular.
He's going to be a regular boy.
We just
regular
try.
diet.
Yeah, I don't know. We try to eat healthy for the most part.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll try and make him eat healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you start feeding normal food?
Like 6 months, I think.
I think at like
5 months.
4, you can
4
start with
is
like
what?
purees.
Really?
It depends on how they're like able to like sit and stuff. So like you can make sure that they're like able
Huh.
to like
Damn.
swallow and
So
whatnot.
like pretty soon.
But yeah,
What's going to be first meal?
chicken and waffles, I think.
Yum.
Puree,
Blended,
of course.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, he's like, man, real food sucks. What the? This is like
Yeah.
chicken puree.
His like little gums are trying to chew on it. He
Oh
can't do
yeah,
it.
it doesn't have teeth.
Oh.
Maybe
Like beets or carrots or
maybe some
something.
sort of like sweet potato or
Sweet potato would be great.
Sweet
like
potato
a
would be great.
banana
Oh, delicious.
vibe. Yeah.
That would be delicious.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
should eat
yummy.
it with him. So whatever it is, I challenge you to eat it with him.
I think you're supposed to like show them like
Yeah.
and
Yum.
so they like they know how to eat.
Ugh.
But if like I'm making it, I'm just making sweet potato puree.
Yeah.
Like it's just sweet potato.
Yeah, that's actually yummy.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Right. It's
David.
kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're only feeding him Thanksgiving foods. That's the diet he's on. The
Hey,
Thanksgiving
we're gonna
diet.
try cranberry sauce now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's blended stuffing. He's like, what is this? It's like the worst blandest food ever.
blended
It's
stuffing.
not.
Thanksgiving food is
No, it's the best.
It can be
phenomenal.
really
Yes,
good.
okay,
You're
it's the
right. It
best.
can be good. It can also be not good.
Some people think it's bullshit, like Thanksgiving
It's
food.
so good.
I don't
the
fuck with
best.
it, but it's also because
You've
I'm
never
a
tried my
vegetarian
stuffing.
and a picky eater.
Yeah.
So like, oh my god, I was such a picky eater.
When you were a kid.
If he has my genes, he's gonna be a picky eater.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, I feel like have you gotten better?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes, but like, there's still certain things I won't try. Like, I'm not gonna eat escargot. Like, I'm just
Oh
not gonna.
my
do
god, I
that.
would never.
Exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
like, I don't like wilted spinach. Like, I can't do that.
Okay.
I don't like mushrooms.
Have you tried them?
Yes, and actually on pizza when they're really caramelized and like soft, that's delectable.
I actually really like mushrooms, like a lot.
I know. And as a vegetarian, I'm supposed to like them.
Yeah,
'cause-
you're
and they have a
supposed to.
great flavor, but
Yeah.
they're too bouncy for me in my mouth.
Okay.
The bouncy?
Yeah.
Oh no.
See, what I can't do is like yogurt.
Oh, really?
Anything that's like too creamy. Like my yogurt has
Didn't
to have
we
like
eat cottage
granola
cheese
in
in a video? I swear to God, I have this vivid memory,
yo.
and I've thought about it twice today while we were talking,
it. Okay.
of you eating cottage cheese once.
Yeah,
Because it was a trend.
I'm actually a cottage cheese girl now. But like
Yeah, you're a
I-
cottage cheese. head.
I've never
I'm a
tried
cottage
it.
cheese head for sure. but like you can pay me. Cody eats it with a spoon out of the tub.
No.
You can
Oh,
pay me to do
yes.
that.
What do you mean,
Remember
no?
the other day you were like, "Here, just have
Oh,
a
no.
bite,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "I'm not taking a bite of
It's
that.
like people who eat avocado like that. I just can't
eat
do
that
it like
too.
I
that.
do like
cannot.
that.
I cannot do that. Cream cheese. If my bagel has too much cream cheese on
Ugh.
it,
I eat cream cheese right out of the tub.
What?
it actually makes me
Spoon.
want to
No, I
throw
don't,
up.
But I would.
No, but like
You'd be great
I
at
actually
he
put,
takes
like,
my
this
extra
much.
cream cheese and like yeah, he'd be amazing at keto.
yeah, I really would.
But like I don't know, cottage cheese I have really been enjoying.
Interesting.
Good culture cottage
Good,
cheese.
only good culture
That
cottage cheese.
fucking brand is like nothing else.
Really?
We tried
It's
buying
actually
normal
really
cottage
good.
cheese because you can only get good culture at like Whole Foods or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other grocery stores don't have it
Yep.
near us.
Mhm.
So I tried. I thought they were like all the same.
Mhm.
And we bought like normal cottage cheese like I used to eat as a kid, and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
Good
just
culture is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. What does it taste like? Can you compare
kind
it
of
to
just
something?
cheese. I really can't compare it to anything. Also, you know what I've been doing?
What?
Making egg salad,
Okay.
putting it in the egg salad instead
Cottage
of like
cheese in-
mayo.
Oh.
So it's like extra protein.
Yes. High protein.
Yeah. And it is good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I do love egg salad. That
I
took me a while to
love
like.
egg salad. We should have brought you some eggs. We
Oh
have
my
so many
God.
eggs in our place from our chickens.
You have chickens.
Yeah.
How's
too
that?
many.
Messy or no?
It's fine. They're in their coop.
They're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they
chill in
roam
their
around
coop.
occasionally.
But we had chickens, right? And then I go outside one day with Chili to take him for a walk, and I look over the chicken coop, and it's like the door's open,
Oh.
and there's feathers everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? That does not look right. And I walk over, and it's just carnage. And a coyote had gotten in.
No.
We
Had
think it was a coyote,
lifted
but
the-
we're not sure actually.
I think it
I
had to have
talked
been
to some
because
other ranch hands, and they said that it could have been a snake, it could have been a skunk, it could
No,
have
but-
been an owl.
Did you like love these chickens too?
no.
Well, yes. First of all,
Yeah,
we
I
love them.
mean-
They were part of our. They lived in our home. On
Sure.
our home.
Yeah.
We loved the eggs that they made.
But
I did.
I was also extremely pregnant when this happened.
Oh,
like
no, no, no.
probably like 40
came in and I
plus
was like-
weeks. And Cody came in so casually one morning.
Like the chickens are all
Kinda like-
fucking dead.
like
she was like,
literally
what? I was
came
like,
in,
oh, no, wait, it's
opened
not
the door
a,
and was
it's not a
like
big deal. It's
kind of
chickens.
giggling, and he was like,
We eat chicken.
he was like, I think a coyote got the chickens. Like I was gonna be like, wait, what? Like he thought I was gonna like laugh. I don't even know. He goes, I think a
it's a
coyote
fucking
got the
bloodbath
chickens.
out there.
And I was like, what do you mean? Like literally started
No.
crying, cried about it all day. Every time I tried to bring it up, I would cry.
Oh.
I feel terrible. They thought they were safe and they weren't, and it just breaks my heart.
Oh. It's nature.
Yeah. It's
At
the way
least
of the
it's
world.
nature. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but it's sad.
So wait, so we got
sorry.
new chickens.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
So we're like, we got new
Against
chickens.
my will.
Because I wanted eggs again.
Yeah.
And you can't just like buy chickens that are already laying eggs. You gotta like buy chickens and there's like, okay, by the spring, they'll start laying eggs.
Yep.
And then our neighbor was like, I'm moving. We have chickens. Do you want the chickens? We were like, okay, they're already laying eggs. So we're like, okay. So we put more chickens in the thing. So now we're getting eggs. And now it's springtime. The other chickens have started laying eggs. We get about like 20 a day or something.
We
No.
have so
many
eggs.
fucking eggs.
Wait, when I come, I'm going to take eggs.
Please.
Yes, we'll just give
please.
cartons away to people.
That's
'cause-
amazing.
yeah,
It's really
awesome,
nice.
but it's kind of stressful.
No, it
There's
is.
a lot of
You're
eggs,
producing
like-
a lot.
Like
well,
we're
you
a
should
legit
start
like
business.
factory.
Yeah,
This
we
is
should.
a small business
Yeah.
Should
opportunity.
start selling eggs.
Yeah, we should.
You guys are really doing farm life.
We're just like farmers, kind
Yeah.
of.
You need to start milling your own flour and stuff.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
Maybe
mean?
we should start
Making-
making things from scratch.
Exactly.
It is
Yeah.
kind of a trend to like be cowboy
Cottagecore,
coated.
that's what it's called.
Cottagecore is so trendy.
Yes,
but also
we're,
like
like, big-time
cowboy
cottagecore
core though
people now.
too.
Cowboy
Yeah.
core is really
Like
Yeah.
you know, like you go to Silver Lake and everyone's wearing fucking cowboy boots and like
Yeah.
a cowboy hat and
Yeah.
they've, like and wearing old jeans and
Right. I
It's
bought
like-
cowboy boots when I was 16 to impress this guy that like listened to
like
I almost said cowboy music. Country music that has a word, and I feel like I was way ahead of the trend. Got
you
rid of
fully
them.
were. Why did you do that?
And you know what?
Get
That
new
was one of
ones.
those things where my parents were probably like, "You're so stupid."
Yeah.
Like they like wanted to get me an Easter present, and they were like, "We'll take you shopping. Like that could be your Easter present. We'll get you a few things." And I was like, "I don't want like 3 shirts. I just want 1 pair of cowboy boots." And my mom was like,
That's
"Are you ever
amazing.
going to wear these?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Is this just to impress that guy?"
Yeah.
And you're like,
And I was like,
no.
"No. Oh my god. I
Him?
actually
I wasn't even thinking about
love
it.
cowboy boots and cowboy hats." And they were all like,
And Kenny
Cool.
Chesney. And
Yeah.
just love.
like
can't
my
get
parents were
enough.
probably like, "God, she's so lame." Like just trying to like impress this boy who just doesn't care.
We've all done. I used to wear. I had like 1 pair of Roxy brand,
Okay.
like little
Yeah.
capris.
Yeah.
And I had a crush on this like surfer boy in I don't know 2nd grade, and I used to be like, "These are Roxy," to him, and he'd be like, "What is that?" And it's like
Right.
Quicksilver. Like you're wearing Quicksilver. He's like, "I don't. What? We're 5 years old. What are you talking
I
about?"
don't know brands.
Yeah. It's like I just fucking know the swell and like what's fucking happening out there. Like I don't fucking know. What have you done to impress a girl? We exposed
He
ourselves.
almost didn't
No,
go to
you have
college.
That's
did that.
actually true.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one.
That's
Yeah.
catastrophic.
Yeah.
Have you ever
that's
done anything
basically it.
little? Like anything you've like worn or like cut your hair a certain way or like you heard a girl that you liked something and then you wore it the next day to school?
No.
You're
Oh,
just
he's always
yourself and you
stayed
let them
true to
and you let the
himself.
ladies
Stayed
come
true to
you.
himself. Yeah, just let the ladies flock.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This happens pretty naturally.
totally. Yeah.
Yeah, speak to that.
Yeah. No, I mean I couldn't agree more.
I forgot
I'm
it.
just like authentic. I'm just like 100% me, you know?
Like
At all
girls will
times.
do
Stuck
like
with
little
it.
things like wear cowboy boots or Roxy and boys decide if they want to go to college or not.
one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
I actually do have a bad habit though, where like I unfortunately accidentally like start like catering to the vibe of the boy I'm dating.
Okay.
Like always. Like on accident. It's not on purpose at all, but like
That just happens when you start hanging out with someone though.
it's true. But like there was like, you know, my first boyfriend like loved watches and suddenly I was like, me too.
No.
And I like needed to get a watch.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Actually, I do. He did kind of make me appreciate watches.
Okay.
And now I'm like, I kind of get the lore of the watch.
Okay.
What did my second boyfriend? He didn't really have that profound of an impact on me. But there, oh my god, another one like different like clothes. Like I was like, oh, we're gonna, you know, like I'm copying like the brands that he was wearing
Right,
and stuff.
right.
And he wanted to kill me. Like I
Mm.
would like buy something that was similar to what he was wearing, and he was like, "This is fucking annoying."
Wait, really? It's so fun.
I thought it was fun too. I was like, "You don't want to match?"
It's like cute.
Yeah, wait. I kind of like matching with Bae a little.
I think
You guys
matching.
are somewhat matching on the
We
shoe.
are.
We are.
I think that's cute. You know what I
Samba.
mean?
Sometimes
Now you guys
like,
are fighting, but no, but I think it's cute.
I think it's cute. Like I feel like if you were like all the time going out and you're both wearing like a white
The
top and black
exact same
jeans,
thing.
like
No,
that's a
that's
little weird.
weird.
But like I think if like you both walk out and you're kind of wearing something similar, like it's like kind of fun.
We should, as a family, match. I think when you have
That's
kids,
crazy, Cody.
then it becomes
weird.
cool
I think it's kind of
to all wear the
cool.
same shit. Like cute. Your
It
kid
depends
is
on
wearing
what
the
it
same.
is. If like he was
That's
also
cute.
wearing a separate color of these shoes.
Yeah, it can't be too
Yeah.
close.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
If we're
if-
all wearing like green shoes,
Yeah.
everyone would be like, "What are they doing?"
Yeah.
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 The greenies are here.
Yeah,
you
it's like,
know?
are they doing a photo shoot later? Are they on
Right.
the beach
It looks
and
like a little bit like a
family
bit.
photos?
But like if we're both kind of just all in the same vibe, then I think it's like cute.
yeah, like a happy accident, even though we planned
Accident.
it.
It's like I feel like it all being in the same like color scheme, like in the same palette.
Yeah.
It's like the pieces should be all a little different,
Right.
but it should look kind of somewhat styled.
I
do that.
agree. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I do that with friends too though. Like whenever I'm going out in a group, like I kind of want the vibe to be consistent.
Yeah.
So like if
I'm like the
everyone's
creative
wearing
director.
sneakers, I'm creative directing the fashion of the group.
Yeah.
So what happens if someone pulls up to the pregame with like the worst fit?
Oh, it's happened.
And so what do you do?
And my lips are fucking sealed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come
You're
on.
not gonna
Let's-
change that
Let's
person?
like,
Right.
yeah, what are we gonna do, right?
Are you gonna like hang out with them?
I mean, for fuck's sake, they're far away from home, but I mean,
Right.
when, depending on who's walking in to the club,
Yeah.
I don't even go to the club. Like,
We
what
should
am
go
I
to a
doing?
club.
You mean Tennis of the Trees?
Yeah.
Is there a tree?
What?
Is there a
There
tree?
is a tree.
Okay. I thought
Yeah,
so.
One.
we have been there.
And it's big.
Yes. No, I know.
Apparently they're
We ran
shutting
into
it
each
down.
other there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wait, is that where you smoked a cigarette?
Probably.
You did that to try and impress me, right?
So you smoked a cigarette to impress him?
I don't even know that it was to like necessarily impress him. I will say like when I drink, I like to smoke.
I get it.
And so I think it's fun.
Used to.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
haven't been offered a cigarette and
You would smoke one right now?
I think if I was drunk and someone offered me a cigarette, I'd probably smoke it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
We just talked about this on your podcast. I don't know, but we were not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. And he was like, you were kind of trying to impress me, so you
Yeah, of
didn't
course.
smoke.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I
His-
don't know how she feels about
Oh,
it.
His friend,
I was
his
smoking
friend
cigarettes a
was
lot
like,
at that time.
Yes,
like
and
every
his
time
friend
I was
was like,
drunk,
"Let's
I was
go
like,
get
ripping,
cigarettes."
Let's rip some darts.
Yeah.
And so Cody's friend was like, let's go get cigarettes. And Cody was like, no, it was
No,
Sam.
bro, that shit's lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
like, ew.
Cigarettes? Bleh.
And so
What?
Bro,
Bro,
I
we
don't
never
smoke
do
those.
that, bro.
You cut it out. I don't smoke those, dude.
And then so Sam, but then I like either overheard them or like Sam asked me. I can see Sam being like, oh, you don't want to smoke because I'm just going to ask her if she smokes.
Right.
Like
That's
I
what
can
it was.
see him
Yeah,
like
yeah.
doing something like that. So he was like, do you want to go get cigarettes? And I was like, yes,
I
let's
was like,
do it.
Like, okay, fuck it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
bro.
coolest girl of all time.
Okay, wait, she's chill.
So then we like went outside and we smoked like a pack of cigarettes.
That's honestly fun.
Then both of
and
us
will
were
make you
trying to
feel
impress
so
each other
sick.
with how many we could smoke.
And I also was probably taking like one puff and then putting it out, like
Do you want
no
another one?
idea what I'm doing.
Sure. Yeah, I want another
No,
one.
I don't know how to smoke a cigarette, which is like great. 'cause,
Yeah.
like, it's better. But like when somebody like I have smoked a cigarette to impress, like I've dated guys who like smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah, Cody's the first guy I've ever dated that doesn't smoke like
Oh, like
cigarettes.
consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only had one, but I was really like, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes to impress him
Right.
or try, and I like would be holding it, like fucking pinching it, like I'm pinching like a fucking I don't even know, like a knob to like turns on, like I'm like
Like a joint.
I'm like yeah, I'm
Like it's
smoking
like
it
a
like
blunt?
a joint. I also don't know how to like smoke a joint. Like I just can't. This is not my world. Okay,
Right.
I don't do
No,
this stuff. I'm
yeah.
in the age of technology. I'm in the age of the vape.
Yeah,
Right.
I cannot look cool with a cigarette at all, and I also don't like a cigarette. Like I think
Yeah.
it's gross,
It is.
which
Like
is amazing.
just so everyone's clear, like cigarettes are gross.
No,
No
you
one
guys
should
don't
smoke
a
them,
cigarette.
ever.
However, I did smoke a cigarette probably 2 days ago. I was at dinner with somebody and we smelled a cigarette and we were both like,
We must have this.
this kind of smells good.
Yeah.
And then we were like,
Hits.
what is happening? Like, why does it smell so good? And then we went to go buy menthol cigarettes.
Okay.
Don't exist. They don't
Yeah, you
sell them
can't
in
buy them.
California.
Yeah.
Apparently they're like really bad. That's why. Like they're way more unhealthy. Anyway, 2 puffs off the cigarette and I was like, I'm good for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, it is kind of the worst. Like you wake up the next day and like your hands smell.
Oh yeah,
and,
like the
it's,
aftermath.
Like,
I like
disgusting.
I like smoking one. It is fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
and it feels good.
Remember
And I think it
in
tastes good when you're
Italy?
doing it. What?
Cody, you were ripping cigs. I was pregnant.
Oh,
We were in
yeah.
Italy for our friend's wedding, and Cody was smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, the
Oh,
little
well,
the
the
thin
little
ones.
thin
The
ones.
little, like,
Something
Yeah, we
about
were in-
being in
in-
Europe
yeah.
where you just want to smoke a cigarette.
I have a
Yeah.
picture of him like DJing at our friend's wedding, and there's like a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he's like sweating, and he's just like DJing, and I was like, it's perfect. It's maybe one of my favorite pictures
You
of you.
have to DJ Otis's birthday every year.
Oh my god, he will. He's gonna make it about him.
It's good. You have to.
No, I won't.
You will probably end up DJing.
No.
Like
maybe-
for fun
actually,
though. Like not like you're not gonna be like, guys, I'm DJing that. Like you'll be like fucking
No, no,
around.
You'll
no,
be
I
chill in
won't.
the
I
corner
won't.
vibes.
Not unless like if we have like a kid's birthday party during the day,
Yeah.
it'll be like that, right?
Yeah.
Then the kids go to bed.
Cody, I was having
And it
this
becomes
exact
the adult
same
party.
thought.
That's
I was
fucking
literally having the
sick.
exact same thought like 2 days ago.
Then maybe I'll get
I was
on
like,
the
I
decks.
want to throw a huge party for Otis's birthday for him. And then when he goes to sleep and all of his friends go to sleep, we stay up with our friends and
Yeah.
like really party.
Yeah.
You'll be invited.
We set up like a crib room, and it's like
That's
all like there's tons of
amazing.
cribs in the room.
Yeah.
And then we just like are like
All setting each other off every time one of them wakes up.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we have all the nanits all pointing.
yeah. Yeah.
We're all
That's
getting notifications.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I love that.
You'll be invited.
That's why I need to get pregnant now.
No.
So that I'll have a baby by then.
No, I don't
For
think
the,
that's
so that I
necessary.
can put my
Just
baby
for
in there
Otis's
too.
first birthday.
It'll be really cool if I could also put my
no,
baby in there.
you need to be like bring the youth.
Yeah, okay, I'll bring the youth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring the youth.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
We need someone to like encourage us to stay up,
Yes.
because otherwise,
Totally.
like I'll go to
Yes.
bed when Otis goes to bed.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then the turntables will go unspun.
Right, which would be
God
an
forbid,
absolute shame,
yeah.
and God forbid.
We had a really funny moment. I said this on my podcast already, but whatever. I think it's a funny story. It was like one of the first times that we went out, the two of us, because I got invited to something.
Mm-hmm.
And
After having the baby.
after having the baby.
Oh. Not
and
like
so he
ever.
was like 2
After
months
having
old
our
or
baby,
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I get invited to this like event. I thought it was like a dinner.
Yeah.
Like a networking kind of like a cool meet people like
Meet people,
like
sort of
business
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
business
thing.
thing.
Yeah, I wore a blazer.
Yeah, it was like supposed to be like
so you know it was business, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Mama put her
business
blazer
Mama
on.
put the
cash,
blazer
let's just say
on.
that.
Yeah.
So we get there. We thought it was gonna be this like quaint, like intimate event, and we were like in the elevator, like kind of nervous, like buzzing because like we're being social for the
Yeah.
first time since we
Yeah,
had
it was
a
our
kid.
first time. We're so
And like
stoked.
the elevator doors open, it just becomes like it goes from like quiet elevator silence to like just like complete crowd noise, and we're like, holy fuck! There's like hundreds of people. in
Like
this
we
bar.
couldn't even like get off the elevator. Like there were so many people, and Cody and I like grabbed onto each other, and I was like,
Really?
I don't think I can do this. And
I'm
he
like,
was like, I
neither.
definitely can't do this. And he's like, let's just try to walk around once, and like if we maybe see someone, talk to someone, like
Yeah.
So we walk around. We like both order like Diet Cokes at the bar because we're like
Stop.
so freaked out.
Yeah.
And like we're like both just like looking around. And then I was like, I don't want to do this. And he was like, I don't want to do this either. And like we maybe lasted 7 minutes in the room.
We didn't talk to a single person.
Didn't
we
talk
went
to
down
anyone.
to the
I've done
valet.
that so many times.
The valet was like, already? And we were like, yep.
Yeah,
we're
like
getting outta
he
here.
basically parked the car, walked around, went back, and got the car. And
He
came
did
out.
a
Like
loop.
it was yeah.
Yeah.
You just had a little took it for a spin.
Yeah.
You just took it for a spin.
So then we're like, okay, let's go to. It was so funny. We were like, all right, so Sunset Tower is right down the way. Let's
Love.
just go there.
Yeah.
We'll get a nice
It
dinner.
reminded me of
Right?
you actually.
Oh, I love
Since
this.
we went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like, we'll make a night out of it. We got a sitter, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
let's
like, the
like at
parents,
least
we got a
get
sitter.
dinner.
We got to take, you know.
Yeah, see,
got a
that's
sitter,
us being
come on.
The
parents. Yeah.
sitter. That's the most parent phrase of all time.
Yeah, we got
have
a sitter. It's also my parents.
Yeah,
My parents came over.
yeah. And so we go to Sunset Tower. We walk in. We're like, hey, can we get a table? You know.
It's Tuesday,
got it.
by
We
the
got
way.
it.
Oh.
It's Tuesday night. Like, listen, we got a sitter. So can we get a table? Because we got a sitter, and we want some nice dinner. She's like, it's like the bar. It's like you can try the bar, but it's
We're
2-hour
completely
wait
packed.
for a table. We're like,
We were
what?
like,
So we go
cool.
back out to the valet. The valet's like, already? I'm like, yep. Get the car from the valet. We're like, hey, where can we go? Like, let's try and salvage this night.
Dobrik's across the street.
That's what we should have done.
2-hour line there too.
Saddle Ranch across the
No,
street.
we went to Craig's.
Oh,
We're like,
Craig's.
Craig's is good. Tuesday night,
Yep.
maybe not busy.
Mhm.
Valet the car. Get out.
No.
Oh,
We actually told the valet, we were like, just stay right here.
stay right here. We've been
We're
having.
gonna go check and see if we could get a table.
Yeah,
Bad luck night.
we opened the door and it's like not even. I opened the door and closed it. I was like, "There's no fucking way."
No way.
Packed. Filled to the brim.
To the gills.
This is why in LA you do have to have a plan.
It's just
Truly.
weird. Like, it's like, what is everyone doing on a Tuesday night?
Oh, it never ends. Like
It's crazy.
It's Monday through Sunday, baby.
I guess I didn't realize.
It just
really
was like
is.
it just felt like we were getting shit on.
We were so lame. Like we were like feeling
Like our
good on
first
the
night
way
out,
there.
and we're just getting shit on.
And then
you
everywhere's
know?
like, no, sorry, we're all packed.
We're all
Sorry.
packed, yeah.
If only what was that fucking place called? One Oak. If only One Oak didn't close the club.
You know what?
You guys
You're
could have hit
so
One
right.
Oak. I never got to go to that club before it closed.
Is One Oak the
know what?
one
You wanna
in
know?
Hollywood?
It's the one
West Hollywood.
West Hollywood.
I went there with Jermaine Dupri.
What?
Yeah.
When was that?
This was back in like 2013. No, like 2014 or something like that.
Oh,
Like before I even lived in LA, I came here to interview for a job. This like young guy with like his parents' money or something like that started some stupid like app and hit me up on LinkedIn, and I like flew here
oh.
and I went straight from LAX to this kid's house in Bel Air. It was a massive house.
Okay.
You know, it was like straight from a movie.
Okay.
And he was like interviewing me for this job. At the same time, it's a party at this Bel Air place. Like he's like shirtless drinking. So I
What?
just like start partying with them because I'm like the same age. And he's like, "Yo, Jermaine Dupri is coming over." I was like, "What? Really? The rapper?" He's like, "Yeah." But all these kids are like 20. Jermaine Dupri's like 45 or something at this time. I'm like, "There's no way that Jermaine Dupri is gonna walk in the front door." Sure enough, Jermaine Dupri walks in
By
the front door
himself?
by himself. Or maybe he had a couple guys with him. I'm not sure.
Right.
So sad. He's
Had
walking-
headphones in.
He like puts a birthday gift on the table.
Yeah.
Like he's like,
Card.
this is a birthday party
Yeah.
or no? He's like,
He came, he played beer pong with us, flip cup. He had headphones in the whole time,
What?
on the phone the whole time.
That's fucking
I have
sick.
no idea with who.
That is
He's on the phone the whole
pretty
time.
sick.
And then he's like, "We're going to One Oak." And we're all like, "Okay, cool." And we went in the back of One Oak with Jermaine Dupri. And he had headphones in the entire night.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fucking sick for like a 23-year-old. I was
Yeah.
like, this is like Entourage.
Tight.
I feel like I'm on
Yeah, yeah,
Entourage.
yeah.
Like I'm like going to this exclusive club with a rapper. We went in the back. Like the bouncer like dapped us all up and let us in the back. There's like basketball players there. It was fucking crazy. We were at his table all night.
Wow.
That's sick.
And
That
I
sounds
left
like
being
fun.
like, LA is the place for me.
I never got to go to One Oak. It was like this weird thing happened where it was like I was too young,
yeah.
and so I like didn't really go. Like
Yeah.
I maybe went a few times,
To the club.
and then yeah, like to the like with like whatever, and got snuck in,
yeah.
and then it like and then it was COVID, and then I came out of COVID, and all of my friends have grown out of it.
Right.
They don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because all of my friends are like 5 years plus older than me.
Right.
So then I never got to do it. And I don't really think I want to do it,
This is the thing.
but it's fascinating
You
that I
should
just
come
skipped it.
when he's DJing at the club in Vegas.
That's great.
And that would be, I think, a good way to do the club.
Did you go to
Um,
Coachella?
I was going to ask how weekend 2 was. Did you
Oh
like
my
it?
God. I wasn't going to go at all. But then what happened was, it was
Okay.
Thursday,
Yeah.
the day before
Mm-hmm.
weekend 2 started.
Yeah.
And Jared calls me about something else. And I was like, what's up? He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to Coachella last minute. Like, I have to style a client. She's performing on Friday. Like, it's super last minute. And then he was like, do you want to come? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's Thursday at 2:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, I actually will. So then I picked up Owen,
Mhm.
his boyfriend, for context.
Mhm.
And we just went to Coachella on just Friday. And it was
Oh,
so
that's
random.
fun.
It
And
was
then drove
fun.
back?
We drove back Friday night. So we got
Oh.
there Thursday night,
Okay.
went to dinner at a steakhouse
Nice.
that had a very strict dress code, and we were wearing pajamas.
Okay.
And we felt very bad about it, but they let us in.
That's nice.
Ultimately, the food was really actually bad.
Okay.
So I kind of felt less bad when I was eating it because I
Yeah.
was like, I've had better food at quite literally like, I don't know, McDonald's.
Okay,
So like
ouch.
it's all good.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately $4, right? For a
Right.
whole meal. So
Right.
anyway, then I felt less bad. Then, yeah, it was so weird to not go though, and I actually did have FOMO a little.
Really?
Yeah.
That happens.
Like,
I
it was
kind of
like-
did too. Like there were a couple moments where I was like, we have to go.
Yeah.
I
We
also thought
almost
Taylor
did a
Swift was gonna
couple times.
show up, and therefore, like, I had to.
Are you a
be there.
Swiftie? You're a Swiftie?
Yes.
Oh my
I know.
God.
It's like not something we connect on.
Well, listen, it's not
But
that
I also
I'm
know that
not a
Owen
Swiftie.
likes Taylor Swift.
Yes. Owen, see, I'm just like, Owen made me listen to, Owen
Encouraged you to listen
encouraged
to you?
me.
Okay.
Owen gracefully had me listen to Tortured Poets Department with him.
Okay.
We were analyzing the lyrics together. It's not that I'm not there.
Did you like it?
Yeah. It's just, I'm not going to listen to it in my free time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, and you know what? Like you have taste, and I have taste as well, and I think Tortured
Yes.
Poets Department is wonderful.
I have a very
But
specific
You
taste.
have a very specific taste.
Yes.
That is really, you have really good taste in music.
Thank you.
So
You trust me.
I do.
Yes.
And like, I understand your taste just differs a little bit than maybe what's on that album.
I'm also
And I
all
don't think
over
there's
the
one
place.
right, and I don't think there's one wrong.
No, it is so like the album. It was a controversial album. People have been
know.
really.
Some people, yeah.
What did you think of it?
I like it actually.
He likes it.
And that's also what I would say I've done to impress a girl.
Like music for her?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I listen to Taylor Swift just to impress Kelsey because I end up enjoying it.
Yeah.
But like that's something that I've done
Oh
for
my
sure.
God,
It's like
I
I would
pick up-
never listen to Taylor Swift if I wasn't dating you.
I'm kind of a butterfly.
Really? Dating you, by the way, I just said? Married to you. Sorry.
No, but like it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, no,
I
I
love
would
that.
never. But now I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
And also, okay, I've been thinking about this for a second. I want to just
Please
drop,
let it out.
My
I want to just
God.
drop like a crazy ass take.
Okay, oh shit.
I think Taylor Swift is like the perfect example of like compounding interest in human form. In the sense where I remember like in college, there was a girl on my team that like on my diving team that like was obsessed with Taylor Swift and was a massive Swiftie. Same thing, would analyze all the lyrics and like would wait
Yeah.
the day before an album came out, like that would be like her day, you know, she's obsessed. And like Taylor has been doing that for so long and she just keeps leaning. She's like changed her music style, but she just keeps leaning into like what's working.
Mm-hmm. She's built an
It's like
insane
she's
lore.
like yeah.
Like
That's what happens when you just actually just like trust the process.
Yeah.
And like compounding interest is like it's like the eighth wonder of the world. You
It
know?
really is. I mean,
So yeah,
Cool.
there's a crazy ass take for you.
That was crazy.
There's a lesson there, you know. People are like, she's too famous, but it's like she's been doing this for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good at it.
She's good at it, and she knows
Yeah.
what she's good at. So she just keeps doing it, and that's what happens when you just don't give up and keep doing things that you're good
Right.
at.
like I have a lot of empathy for Taylor Swift. I like think she has a challenging life,
I
which is
tell you
also
though,
a
she
hot
would-
take. She does not get to experience so many small joys.
Yeah.
Like
for example, Tenants of the Trees.
for example, Tenants of the Trees.
No, exactly.
she
for
would have gotten a
example-
table at Sunset Tower.
That's true.
Or like meeting a guy, like I was thinking about like her dating.
Yeah.
Her dating can't be fun. Like if she wants to, I don't know, like if she meets a random guy at a bar,
Right.
like it's not a random girl at the bar for him.
Right.
Like she
I feel like she's like she like has lyrics that like
talk about that.
yeah, and we'll say like I know it like kind of sucks dating me. Like why would anyone want to date me when this is my life? And like it just sucks
Yeah.
because you're like in the spotlight and some like a lot of people don't want to be.
Yeah.
But I want to have like love.
Yeah.
And it's like you deserve it. But I think she's found someone who like
Who's
is-
also in the spotlight. So
and
it's
also
good.
is like that's who you are and that's fine, but we can go do fun things and we can be in the spotlight together and I'll be there with you.
I was thinking about this the other day. Like, will I ever have a public relationship again? Actually, maybe I would. Maybe I would.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, it's a tough thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a little bit. It's a little weird. I think you have to be, it has to be kind of like the one vibes.
That's kind of what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Like it's hard when you don't know if it's gonna last.
Totally.
I feel like it worked for us because like we were both pretty certain that it was gonna last.
Yeah.
And so it was like just became like just showing our life in a
Mhm.
sense. But we also like we're very much in agreement on like what we're gonna show and what we're not gonna show. And like
Yep.
that if it all went away tomorrow, like it really doesn't matter because we like actually are in love and like
You're
happy with
aligned.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like our relationship doesn't depend on the public.
Yes.
Whereas like I feel like a lot of public relationships do. Whereas
Yeah.
for us it's more just like sharing parts of our life that we think are nice.
I think it's
Or
also
just real, I guess.
I mean, the lore of the breakup people love.
Yeah.
Which I think is why if you're like, okay, we're probably going to get married, like this is serious and we live together and we're like,
right.
if you know what I mean? It's like, then it's less turbulent.
Right. And it's less people like speculating on what's going on. Like if
Yep.
I'm not in if I'm not in a video of Cody's for a while or something, people aren't like, did they break up? Is everything
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
people are just like they're just married. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Whereas like when you're in a public relationship and it's not forever,
Mm-hmm.
people are constantly wondering what's going on.
Yes.
And like needing more and wanting to make sure that you're still with that person.
I like am obsessed with celebrity couples, like in a weird way. Not in a weird way, but like I also am like curious. Like when I see on my Explore page something about any celebrity couple,
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
It's like romantic relationships are so interesting.
Mhm.
But
And
it's,
everybody is interested in them.
I'm saving hard launch for marriage now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Just
crazy.
the wedding
Or,
day.
yeah. I'm like, Loki got married. Everyone's like, who the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is that?
Yeah.
We've never seen that guy in our life. No. Well, I think maybe not for marriage, but maybe for like I think once maybe I would be engaged to somebody, then I would show them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe not. Depends.
It's also hard because like your job is like kind of sharing your life.
so fucking dumb.
And so
Yes.
it's like you want to protect the things that are important, but like you also want to share things.
But also,
and
I want Bae to be silly in the vlog.
you want Bae to be
Mhm.
silly in the vlog for
What if
once.
Bae could come be silly on the podcast? Like that's fun.
It's fun.
yeah, that's
That's
kind
how
of
we.
the
That's how we
dilemma.
started.
Totally.
Yeah.
We podcasted our like one of our first dates, right?
No.
Not dates, but like one of the first times you came over and
Yeah, that's true. And
We,
I was
like-
talking about how I wanted to be on the radio.
And
And
I
you
was
were
like,
here,
well,
take
let's
this mic.
do it.
And he was like, just try and talk.
we like talked
Which
to
is
each
so
other
sweet
on
of you.
mics. For
Did
a
you
while.
post it?
No.
Oh.
We just off the grid potted.
We we off the grid potted, which is so insane. But it's also really sweet because I was like, I would love to like go be on the radio or like do something like that. Like that would be so cool. But like I don't know. And he was like, just try it. And
That's
it was
so-
like,
and now you have a podcast.
I know.
Do we? What's your relationship to pod? This is my final question, and then I'll let you guys go. I don't know, wipe your baby's butt or whatever that has to be done.
Hopefully that's
Oh.
been
He's in
done.
the car. We gotta get back to him.
Oh my god,
The
that is a
windows
joke.
are rolled up. He has no food or water.
It's on dog mode. The car.
You Tesla dog moded him.
I had
That's so
someone
good.
recommend me, like, I brought Chili to a restaurant once and she
Yeah.
was like, you cannot have that dog here. And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do with him? And she was like, I don't know, go put him in your car if you have dog mode. And I was like,
It's
I
no
don't.
one has dog mode.
I don't just
Yeah, yeah.
have dog mode on my car.
Yeah.
That's so niche and weird. Well, it's
I
not
know,
that
I was like,
niche, but
why?
it's like so
Don't
rude.
assume that I have dog mode.
No, to assume that you have dog mode is like rude. It's actually rude. It's like saying,
It was
"Oh my
rude.
god, you're expecting." It's like, no, I'm not. Why would you say that? It's the same vibe.
It was. I was pissed.
It's rude.
It was rude. Anyway,
Yeah. Do you like? What's your relationship to podcasting? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I love talking about podcasting with other podcasters. This is why I asked.
that's a really tough question for me at the moment, I feel.
Yeah,
It's a challenging
me too.
space.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
I
In
just
some
feel like
ways.
I've been doing it for a long ass time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I do have fun. Like when we plan great like cold opens for our show and stuff
Yeah.
like that, I have a lot of fun doing those
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. But like, I just feel like sharing my opinions on stuff is just getting a little bit like I would rather not do that anymore.
I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Not because
Yeah.
my opinions are. It's just like I don't like know anything else that people don't. You know, I don't have any like real hot takes or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I also just feel like I'm not as eloquent as I once may have been, and I don't know.
I think, but also like you could, but like people like to just hear people like,
Shoot the shit.
yeah, chat and like just talk about experiences and stuff because like it's people
Mhm.
like to see that they're not alone in their experiences. And I feel like it's fun to do that.
Yeah, but I agree. I totally agree. But for me, it's like I just want to do something that's different or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I tried. Like it's
Mhm.
exhausting for me. I think that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
I'm more of an introvert than I really ever thought I was. And the
Yeah.
older I get, the more introverted I become.
Mhm.
And so sitting down for like an hour or two and like talking, I'm like physically fucking exhausted afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
1,000%.
Even a YouTube video, I'm exhausted afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to be like, maybe I should shoot. I shoot every single day now.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I should shoot less.
You
Right.
should.
'Cause it's sucking the energy out of
I
my
think you
life.
should. Yeah.
You shoot a video every day or a
Yeah.
podcast. You're shooting something every day.
Yeah.
yeah.
5
every
days a
day.
week, or 7 days a week.
Yes.
5 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Pretty
I
wild.
I couldn't do it.
I think like recognizing that and now like seeing that it's exhausting to do that, like you can change your schedule to make it so that you should give yourself time off. Because you're not very
I
good at
know,
that.
but I will eventually. Now is not the time, but I will eventually.
I actually really enjoy podcasting. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave here and be like, that was so much fun. Because I just love talking.
No, yeah. By the way, I've had a fucking blast.
Today.
Oh yeah, no.
Today's a
this is
hang,
different.
but
Today's
in
a hang.
general,
in
yes.
general, yeah. But like when I think when I do my podcast by myself,
Yeah,
I leave feeling like really doubtful that I did a good job.
I understand that.
But when I do it with someone else, I'm like, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
But it's hard. And I recorded episodes until May. In November, I recorded enough episodes to have
Yeah. Isn't that
until
crazy?
May.
That's amazing.
So that I could go
I
on
don't even know who
maternity
did that.
leave.
Oh my
I could
God, that's
so I could give
amazing.
myself maternity leave.
That's amazing.
And that's like ending.
Yeah.
And I'm like freaking out. 'Cause,
Oh,
like
totally.
I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Who even am I?
I don't
anymore?
want to do this. Like
Well,
I'm
now you're
scared.
a mommy caster, a mommy
I'm a-
podcaster.
I'm a mop caster,
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
caster. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to discuss there, but it is when you've been doing it for a long time, you start to get to a point where you're like, what the fuck else do I have to say?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I've already told that story or like
Yeah.
what happened this week. I
Yep.
literally sat at home. Like
Yeah.
if I'm trying to think of like to like recap my week, I'm like didn't do anything.
Like I did a bowl check and there was corn. Like that's it. That's the only thing I have. You loved that.
Wait,
it
I
was
don't
like
get
you
it.
brought it back.
No, I did. That was full circle.
A bowl check?
A bowl check. Like
I, for some reason, was like, you have a popcorn bowl.
No, it was
And there's popcorn
it was
inside of
that
it?
was really good. You like
you fuck with
There's
that?
you
corn.
you comedy
You looked
that.
at me like, you should find this hilarious.
I
And
did. I was like, why aren't you
We're both
laughing?
it's a popcorn. I don't get it.
No, that
She's
was
having a
good.
bowl of
Pooping
popcorn.
corn.
Thank
That
you
was
so
really
much.
good. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God, maybe I'm in the wrong industry. Maybe I
Well-
need to be doing stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever do stand up?
I did it with Noelle.
Oh
Like,
my god!
we
Well,
did
oh my
a-
god! I went to
we
your
toured.
fucking
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
I know,
on.
but
That
that
was
felt more like a
stand-up-y.
show. That wasn't like stand up-y as much in the sense that it was like
Yeah, yeah.
like
You're right.
really awkward.
you're
if
at the
something
comedy
happened. Yeah.
store and
Yeah,
you're
like,
doing
doing
I
stand-up.
did
improv.
the most I ever did was like open mics, like before,
Oh.
like when I moved here with Noelle. Actually, we would just go to open mics
That's fun.
together and do them. That was like the most. And then I did like a show, like 1 or 2 shows where like someone was hosting a show and they're like, "You want to do 5
Yeah,
minutes?"
Yeah.
But I always just was horrible at it. I
That's
sucked.
really
and I got
scary.
the worst.
I can't
stage
imagine.
nerves.
I could never.
No,
Yeah, it sucks.
so that's a no.
Like for me personally, I'm just like I just suck at it. And it's
Yeah.
not-
Some people are really good at it.
Oh yeah.
Not
but
me.
Not me.
It just doesn't seem fun.
It stresses me out.
It's really like it.
When it's going well, it's really fun.
Yeah, I could see that. If you're in the flow state,
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in a flow state,
everything's
then
fun in the fucking flow state.
that's
God
true,
damn it!
actually.
My God, but
That's
getting
the
there,
lesson from this
Yeah.
podcast.
That
If you take
is.
anything away from this,
Everything's fun.
Get in that flow state
get
as
into the
much
flow
as
state and
possible.
watch
Yeah.
what fucking happens, babe.
It's
Yeah.
so
gonna be
true, babes.
magic.
It is so true.
We really got in the flow state today, you guys. I felt that.
I could have sat here for hours.
I know, but we actually have to talk real shit that off the record now. So let's do that.
Some real shit.
Some real
We have
shit.
to talk.
Thanks
some
for
real
coming
shit.
on. We're
Thank
done.
you.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for
It
having
was
us.
so fun.
That was great.
If you loved this episode and you love Cody and Kelsey, well, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. They're perfect. Go check out their podcasts. Kelsey's podcast is called Circle Time, and Cody is a podcast monster with 2 podcasts, Insanely Chill, his personal show, and Tiny Meat Gang with his friend Noelle. I was also recently on Insanely Chill, so you can go listen to that if you want. It's a great, fun episode. We just can't stop collabing with each other. We're just a collab machine together. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, that's all. Talk to you later. Bye.